Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth. Okay, so, um, and just talk about some people. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this mess. Um, we'll start out with something a little light. Monica gifts son $18,000 to invest in his business for his 18th birthday. In a beautiful video tribute recently shared to Instagram, R&B singer Monica, 42, celebrated her oldest son's 18th birthday. At the end of the heartwarming footage, Monica gifted her son Rodney a whopping $18,000 for him to invest in his business. She also gave the young businessman an additional $1,800 to have fun with. Happy birthday. For your birthday, I'll give you $1,800 to have fun, right? And I'm going to give you $18,000 to invest in yourself, in your business. And we're going to sit down and map out your business plan how you want. Seemingly taken back by the entertainer's surprise gift, Rodney took a moment to respond and said, "That sounds awesome. Wow." I think that's dope. I think that's dope. Um, Girl, no tea, no shade. At least Monica giving $18,000 to invest in her son's future, and not spending $18,000 on prom night. I'm gonna shut up because we already talked about that earlier. I ain't trying to rattle no feathers or get nobody girl hot and bothered when they see this video. Speaking of money, speaking of money, Tyrese asked other black fathers to come to court and help protest against the judge that he insists hates him amid custody battle with ex-wife. Girl, so this is basically what some of Tyrese had to say. I'm back in court tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. in front of this judge, Kevin M. Farmer in Fulton County, and very, very clear to everyone that this sitting judge hates me. And sadly, he's a father himself and a husband himself. That reminder, hashtag fathers have no rights in courts. For all the fathers who are thinking to sit in the courtroom presence is everything. Thank you in advance. Hashtag Black Fathers Matter. I will, I will be in court. I will be in court. I didn't have a mandatory visit, but I'm in Atlanta right now. I'm going to do the full duration seeking justice. It's very, 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 very clear that my rights as a father has been violated, and this judge ruling were illegal and beyond the scope of Georgia laws. We are back in the courtroom presenting 9 new arguments. Press and media that have already filed a Rule 22 thank you for being there to shed light. I hope and pray that no other father ever has to deal with this judge. He hates me, and that in itself is against the law. Prayers from my prayers from my amazing lawyer, a strong black women. That's what he put. Who loved and adored her black king of a father. May his soul continue to rest in peace. Who raised a strong black queen, Tanya Mitchell Graham. We got this. When God is with us, there no devil in hell that can be against us. This is not about what it looks like right now. Full duration. See you soon, guys. Girl, this is what it comes down to. Do I think that the child support system has flaws in it? Absolutely. Do I think that there are some people out there who get screwed over? Absolutely. With that being said, I just don't feel sorry for anyone who has a Benihana or had a Benihana in a Starbucks in their home, fussing and raising hell over paying $10,000 a month in child support. I just don't. I don't see. I don't see what the. I can't grasp it. I just can't. I also think that it's absolutely crazy that these men are taking time out of their schedules. I want to know where y'all work at. Y'all going on y'all lunch break to go down there and sit in the courtroom to protest over Tyrese and the money that he got to pay to take care of his child, would Tyrese be in the courtroom protesting with you? Would he? I'm just asking the question. Would he? It's too many of y'all who pay $200, $150 a month in child support. It's too many of y'all out there who behind on child support to be fussing and cussing and hollering and screaming like you the one paying 10,000 or 200,000 like Kanye West paying towards his kids and he didn't even put no fuss up. Anyways, let's move on. Oh, another thing, Tyrese. Tyrese got a song out, or at least I don't know if it's an old song or if it's a new song. I don't know, but I heard a little snippet of it. I'm not gonna lie, girl. Girl, ain't gonna lie, that girl. I'll be fair. The song do sound cute. I said, oh, okay, Mr. Tyrese. So the song, Tyrese got some hot. Tyrese got a couple of hits. Now I'm not gonna. I talk a lot of shit. Baby, I talk a lot of mess, but I give a girl her props when she deserves them. Tyrese got some hits now, okay? But Tyrese posed a question, when did love become a transaction? Can I say something? I want people to stop, especially people who boast and brag about having a certain lifestyle, living a certain lifestyle. You always flashing money in your cars and your jewelry. When things go south in a relationship and it may be the demise of a marriage or you may have to pay child support, all of a sudden start acting like you don't know that love ain't never been a transaction. It's been a transaction for all parties involved, quiet as it's kept. That's how you got that woman, based off of a transaction. If you really want to be honest, you boasted and bragging, right? Tricking. It ain't tricking if you got it, right? Tricking, taking her out to dinner to the best restaurants in town, even some of the local dope boys. Y'all know what be going on. It's been a transaction. It starts off as a transaction. I take you out to dinner. I take you out to a nice steakhouse, take you on a few dates. In exchange, you give me some coochie. If things go well, we might get married, have some kids, right? And then let's not even go back to the old days where y'all grandmamas was being sold off to y'all granddaddies for a goat or a mule. So I just want us to stop acting like, girl, and it's for gays, everybody. Stop acting like, girl, love ain't never, it's always been a transaction. Sorry to break it down to you. You give me this, I'll give you this. You wine and dine me, I'll give you some coochie at the end of the night. If I feel like you treat me good enough and you ask me to marry you, I might say yes. But but on Mad Day, when it's Mad Day, you're going to have to pay. Oh, God. Gervonta Davis, DV case dropped. We talked about Gervonta Davis before. So Gervonta Davis is off the hook for his DV case. Prosecutors have dropped the charge against the star boxer. TMZ Sports has confirmed the 28-year-old had been facing one count of misdemeanor battery after the mother of his child accused him of hitting her during a wild altercation back on December the 27th. But officials said the alleged victim ultimately did not want to press charges in the case, leading to the dismissal on Monday. The parties agreed that the defendant had to complete an anger management course and parenting class. Prosecutors said in a statement, once prosecutors received confirmation he completed the courses, the case was dropped. The woman initially told cops that Davis struck her with a closed hand slap, causing her abrasion on the side of her lip. She later, though, walked back the allegations in a social media post, writing, "While the emotions were high, I made an unnecessary call to law enforcement in an intense moment while I was frantic. Gervonta did not harm me or our daughter. For this part, Davis has always denied wrongdoing in the case, saying in a social media statement on his own hours after the alleged incident, "I never put my hands on my child mother nor my effing daughter. Are you effing crazy? I'm not a monster." Davis has fought 2 times since he was put in jail over the woman's claims, both beating Hector Garcia and Ryan Garcia. Let me just say something. Hold up. I just want to read some of the comments. I feel like women who make false accusations should be charged. Before we even go further, I do believe that in cases where we know for a fact the woman or the man, okay, I'm talking to some of the girls, my sisters and brothers out there. You have made a false accusation against someone. I do think that you should suffer some consequences. Yes. So I just want to make myself very clear about that. But here are some of the comments. I feel the woman who I just read that. Lock her up. Even though the charges were dropped, he will still be viewed as a monster. The liars were never accountable. It always allows them to lie again. If you look in the comments, you will see a lot of angry hyenas that still think he's guilty. They believe Amber the liar heard for years. Even with the proof she was lying, women still supported her. Now, this comment is coming from a black woman. We all knew if he struck her in closed hands, she would be injured. He had a video of scratches, bruises, and ripped clothes. Fellas, be careful out there. They want to check so bad they will do anything. I mean, she did say she lied, so good for him, I guess. Someone else, but he did it. He just paid her off. You women got to stop lying. You making it harder to believe the actual. I hate when people say stuff like that because y'all don't believe victims anyways. It could be right smacking a dead in your face. You're not gonna believe it. A woman literally has to be in the hospital, baby, fighting for her life for somebody to start to believe that it might have happened. Yeah. Someone else put, I don't know. Victims often retract or drop charges in DV cases. Let's hope there is never another incident. It does not mean he's innocent. It just means she did not move forward with pressing charges. Boy, only if y'all know how hard it is to beat a DV charge. You damn near need 100 cameras. Your eyeballs got to be screenshots. She didn't lie, they made up, and she didn't want to press charges anymore. Happens all the time. So let me just say this. I remember when Gervonta snatched up his other baby mama by her neck and dragged her out of a room. We saw the video. And he did that in front of a room full of people. Thank God somebody was recording and had their phone out and captured the entire incident. So no, I do not believe that he did not put his hands on this girl. I believe she did what a lot of women do in DV cases, and men do in DV cases. They say, oh, it didn't happen. I told a lie. And now they probably back together. But I definitely think he put his hands on her. For real, for real. And if he didn't, then oh well. I already saw how you act. So once I saw how you treated your other baby mama by snatching her up, anybody who got something to say after that, I'm gonna automatically believe them. They're gonna have to tell me that you were proven innocent. Not a case was dropped, not it was dismissed. You got to tell me, girl, we saw that she told a bold-faced lie. Other than that, I'm not believing it. I think he put his hands on her. I think she forgave him. And I think that she said that I lied. And I think they're probably back together. But that's just what I think. That's not what I know. New ride share, new ride sharing app Black Wolf comes equipped with armed drivers. A former bodyguard has launched a new ride sharing app that will feature armed drivers at NYC. Black Wolf, a company with approximately 15 vehicles currently servicing the metro Atlanta area, was founded by 32-year-old Carrie King Brown, a former private investigator who worked for Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. The app is expected to launch in the city by the end of the year. Brown told Atlanta News First, what I'm creating is a necessary evil. It's a necessity. He said, who are most likely on the news getting robbed, getting RAPED? The average person. According to Atlanta News First, the app has been downloaded 80,000 times since its launch. Every Black Wolf app vehicle equipped with GPS tracking and live streaming technology that allows our riders to share with their loved ones, the company said on Facebook. The app will charge a premium for rides with armed drivers and uses real-time data to let others know where the riders are. Unarmed drivers will charge riders $50 in addition to a $1.75 per mile. Girl, blah, 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 blah. Girl, let me say something. I don't be trusting people. Girl, I'm not saying it happens all the time, but there are stories out there of men who are driving Ubers and Lyfts and they tend to violate their passengers, unalive the passenger. Girl, where is y'all? Who is you? Who is you to feel like you need to call an Uber or a Lyft, but you also want your Uber or your Lyft to girl have a piece on them? Like you're like, where is you going? And if it's to the point where girl you need security, like girl, unless you the Obamas, girl, unless you Blue Ivy or Northwest or Papa Bear. Oh, girl, any other little rich kids floating around the United States of America? Like, I don't think there's really a need for somebody to be around you with a piece. Especially in a car. I'm just going to keep it in a car. Like when you grab your phone and you say, I need to go to the mall, I also need you to be equipped with your piece. Just to go to the mall? Where are you, like the people who are going to use this app, where are you going and what is going on in your life where you feel the need that your Uber driver, your Lyft driver needs to need to have some on them at all time? Like these motherfuckers already ain't crazy. I don't want to be in a car with nobody with no gun. I don't. I don't. Girl, I don't even know you, girl. I mean, girl, we have been getting into cars with people who we don't know for a very long time. Taxis have been around for a very long time, right? So this ain't nothing new. You know, the public transportation. So we're not gonna sit here and act like we just don't get into cars and be around people that we don't know. But I just think that girl, it just takes it to a whole nother. It just sounds crazy to me that someone would need to, and I need to know who you are and what you're doing in your life, where you would request an Uber driver, but you also want them to be equipped with, girl, a 22. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe it's girl. Y'all got to talk plain to me, Sheldon. Talk plain to me, Sheldon, cause I don't like it. Ooh, I like it. That's my song. Mandy, if y'all ain't never got into girl, if y'all have never gotten into Mandy Moore's first album, go get into Mandy Moore's first album. I'm telling y'all, that album still hits to this day. When I tell y'all, when it's Mad Day, when I tell you on Mad Day, it's Mad Day, it is so crazy to me how like human beings could be like in love and girl, you swear up and down you'll take a bullet for your partner, and then girl, all of a sudden, girl, it's Mad Day, And girl, everybody bring out their bazookas and everybody trying to shoot everybody's head off. Because, girl, that's what it sounds like over there in the white folks' house. Kim and Kroy, I know I told y'all I was on talking about them, but I just feel like it's a good chance to kind of drag both of them. Because, I don't too much go up for Kroy or Kim. I ain't got no dog in the fight. Girl, I don't care if Kroy get full custody of them kids. I don't care if she get full custody of the kids. I don't care if he drag Kim and ruin her name and vice versa. I don't care. Okay. Kroy Biermann says his estranged wife Kim Zolciak spends so much time gambling their money away online, she can't take care of their kids. And now he's asking the judge to order a mental evaluation for her. Girl. Girl, it's mad day. Girl, it's mad day. It's a mad day. Kroy claims that Kim has admitted to him that she spends a lot of time and money online gambling and other games of choice, and claims her compulsion has devastated the family financially. What's more, Kroy claims Kim is so consumed with online gambling, she's unable to properly care for the couple's 4 minor children. And as a result, he says he's concerned for the kiddos' safety and well-being. Kroy says it's in the best interest of their kids for Kim to sit for a psych exam. Girl, it's getting dirty. He suspects her alleged gambling problem may be the result of underlying mental health issues like depression, anxiety, narcissistic personality disorder, bipolar disorder, or ADHD. I said, girl, when I tell you, girl, the girls are fighting. Girl, it's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy to me. I mean, it is what it is. Girl, she wanted them. She got them. Now, I will say this much, though. And, I'm really not in the business of taking up for straight men. I'm not really in the business of taking up for straight men. I have to know you personally for me to come to your defense. Have I done it? I'm sure I have. Have I, said, I don't think that that's true. I have a couple of times, right? Like when Peter was going through his stuff with that woman saying that he, had knocked her upside her head. I did come down here and I was like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if Peter did that. Some of y'all got mad at me, but that was what I felt. I didn't know. I didn't feel like Peter had done it. But a part of me does feel like Kim. I feel like Kim got with Kroy, and I think that Kim and that money train with Big Papa was coming to an end, and Kim had to get to her next plan. And her next plan was that young 20-something-year-old football player who, was probably dumb. And I think that when I look at Kim, when I look at Kroy, Kim just gives me that she goes through a lot of money. Kroy looks like he would be okay with some Wranglers or a pair of Lees. The girls don't know about Lees. Kroy gives me that he is okay with a pair of Wranglers, a pair of Lees. Kroy probably think that Levi's, so Levi's can be expensive. Don't get it twisted. Levi's can, But Kroy look like he just give me an old nasty Wrangler tee, a nasty Lee tee, and an old nasty button-down flannel. Kroy. Let me shut up. Y'all remember one time at the reunion season 10 when Kroy brought a gun to the reunion? I'm telling y'all, speaking of guns, I'm just telling y'all this because some of y'all don't be knowing, girl. That's why I don't go up for Kim. I don't go for Kim because when Kim made that comment in that restroom and she basically said that, girl, no other woman would sit on, what white woman would sit on stage with those 5 black women? And then I think it is absolutely crazy for Sheree to still bring that lady back to the show. Like, girl, this woman just sat in a room in a bathroom full of white people, Andy and her husband, and basically said that y'all were dangerous, even though her husband beside her had to be convinced to leave his gun in the truck. Girl just got mad all over again. Anyways, but no, for real. I could see Kim really blowing through the church's money. I really could. I really, really could. But I think it's crazy now, girl, that they're on their way to a divorce. And girl, now all the shit is starting to come out. Now Kim is a crazy, psychotic, gambling bitch, and Kroy is a drug addict. Yeah, baby, the girls is playing dirty. Girl, when Kroy, baby Kim came out and said that he is a drug addict, honey, all he do is smoke weed. I said, oh, girl, he smokes weed every day. Girl, now Kroy coming out talking about that bitch is crazy. She did mental evaluation. She done spent all my goddamn money. Oh, wait, girl, that's a kinky, girl. Fuck Kroy and fuck Kim. Because I don't like neither one of them, if you want to be honest about it, okay? All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.